All right, folks, kind of gonna do a comparison video here of these Gorka suits that I have. This is what I have right now. I love them. I want to get more. But like I said in one of my other videos, is that not all Gorkas are equal. And you got to kind of beware of some stuff online and things like that. If you want something really heavy duty and things like that, it's kind of what I'm going to point out to you. Also, don't mind telling you right now, it is hot as balls out here. But we got a storm moving in a little bit, so it's 107 degrees, 107. So anyway, further ado, let's get to it. What we got here first, we have Gorka suits, and really nice ones, and one or two maybe not so much. This is the Gorka 4 from Bars, Gorka P or Gorka R from SSO SPOSN, Gorka C, SSO SPOSN, Gorka E in SS Autumn Camouflage from SSO SPOSN. This one right here is from this is in the gold leaf Berezka pattern. I really like that pattern. It's very cool, and that's kind of why I got two of them. These were sent to me as well. So this is from a place called Combat Market, and they make their own stuff. So it's not a company like these. These are the official militaries, Russian military. These are some others that are made. But however, that's what that is. That's a Combat Market. This one right here is a Mordor TAC uniform. Gorka. This is they call it the Federal Gorka, very similar to the Gorka E. They call this a Gorka 3. They call this a Gorka 3 also. And this is called the Gorka 3. This one over here is from a company called AVTOR. ABTOR, AVWAWT, something like that. But that came from Cola Tactical. This one came from Ivan the Bear, Ivan Tactical. This one came from Combat Market. This one came from Gray Shop. This one came from Cola Tactical. Those three down at the end, right there, those came from Russian Cold Camo right here in the United States. All right. First of all, we're going to start off with the Bars. Bars Gorka 4, the Anorak version. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice suit, solid, well built. I've done a video on that one. This is the Gorka P or the Gorka R. As you can see, it's button up right here instead of the Anorak version. This is SSO SPOSN. Excellent, excellent suit. I've done a video on that one. And this is the SSO Gorka C. Excellent suit, excellent, solid. And it's SSO SPOSN as well. I've done a video on that one. Excellent, excellent. This one right here, I've not done a video on it yet, but this is SSO also. This is the Gorka E, and it's in the SS Autumn pattern. Excellent suit. Got big Canadian buttons on it. Very nice. This one's also an anorak right here. I didn't point that out. You can tell though. I got two anoraks right here. The rest of them are button-ups. But excellent. Excellent right here. Excellent. All right. Now I'm going to talk about these three right here, because these four over here are like official what the Russian military, special forces, mountain troops, Spetsnaz, stuff like that use. They use the official stuff. These three right here are made by other companies. Now, I don't know much about any of these companies, but I don't think that they use these in combat. However, just like here in America, you know, we can buy knockoff stuff that looks military, things like that, and the quality varies, depends where it comes from, and who makes it, what they make it out of, and the quality of the stitching and things like that. Well, this one right here is from Combat Market, and I have to say, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. These buttons on it, though, they look like they are like cheap buttons to me. They look like they will break easy. Fortunately, they are easy to replace. But the stitching and everything looks pretty good. It seems to be just slightly, the tint material seems to be slightly not as high quality as, say, this is, but it ain't bad either. You know, this ain't bad. This suit will be good, I think. This will be a good one. Except for the buttons on it. Other than that, everything looks to be good, you know. It just, you know, it looks good. You know, like I said, the buttons on it don't look like they'll last that long. They look like they're like easily breakable. I could be wrong, but they just don't look, they look kind of cheap. And they kind of got sharp edges around them too, so that's the difference. Now, this Mordor tack right here. I've read some reviews and things like this on it. This also seems to be pretty popular and pretty favorable amongst people who buy this. They seem to like it. It's got a few differences. You know, most of them have these pockets that are just like this on the side. Things like this. Well, this has got Velcro right here and Velcro strips right here. It is a heavier duty tent material, and it has big Canadian buttons. It's got them on the nylon webbing right here like this versus just sewn on, you know. And I think these these are on webbing as well, like that. And so yeah, very cool. This looks like it's going to be a good solid suit right here as well. And all of these have the tick traps, the internal gaiters, except for the Gorka 4. I'm not sure why they don't use those, but I kind of suspect that if you're wearing it in the wintertime, you're not going to really be worried about ticks, because ticks won't be out in the wintertime. Because these suits are really made for all times of the year, really, but however, they are very hot in the summertime because they're canvas material. Now this brings us to this one. This is the AVTOR, AWT, whatever. I've seen different things on it. And I got this. They sent this to me as a review. Cola Tactical, thanks for sending it out. But I'll have to say I'm sorry. This is not going to be a quality Gorka. Not. Zero. Now, as a suit to wear, yes, I mean, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I mean, it looks to be well stitched and things like this. This one also happens to have the internal fleece in it. But this is not all, like I said, not all Gorkas are equal. This one is made to look like a Gorka, but it is not the same. This is just regular ripstop material, and you know, this is thinner ripstop material. This is ripstop on here. The Gorka 4 on the darker stuff is ripstop material as well, but this is much thicker than this stuff. You can just feel the lower quality of it. This is not the tent material, because this is, but it feels a little different than this stuff. It still feels good though, but all of these are canvas suits, and that's kind of what I'm talking about the quality and the Gorkas. They're built to take a lot of abuse. This one is not going to hold up near like these are. Even these two that are not official like these four are way better in quality than this one. And you know, as a suit to wear to like go to the range, or just gonna wear it, you know, paintball or something like that, or anything, you know, airsoft, whatever, then that one right there will do you fine. This is just basically kind of a BDU type stuff, which it's even cheaper than that, really. It just doesn't feel quality, you know. So that one's just not going to hold up. I mean, it looks good, it looks nice, it you know, all that. It just is not going to be the quality of this. So my recommendations, though, is that if you're wanting a good quality Gorka and you want to like really have a solid Gorka and you want something official, then I recommend SSO, SPOSN, or BAR. Let me get a little closer up here so you can hear me better. Yeah, so I recommend that you stick with one of those four. Now these three right here, I recommend not. I recommend you stay away from anything that says AVTOR. I've actually contacted a couple people that are over in Europe, Russia, Poland, things like that, that have on a Facebook page, and I asked them about these suits, and they said they were crap. So I take it from those people who know they're kind of in the same kind of stuff. The former military. One of them was a former military guy. You might know him if you follow any of these Gorka stuff. His name is Gorkas on YouTube. And I messaged him. He said those are crap. These are good, of course. Now, the Mordor attack, I've read good stuff about it, and from the quality that I see on this suit, it pretty much equals these. So that's an excellent suit. This one right here, it looks good too. You know, it just seems a little bit, I don't know. You know, it's kind of an in-between, like is it really that good, or is it just fooling me? Because I mean, it seems very quality as well. But and that's kind of why I had, you know, two of them sent, because I figured one of them was going to be better than the other. Which one of those two would I go with? Actually, I'd probably go with either one. I do like the style of this one better than, you know, with the full on, you know, instead of the little half moon around the collar there. I do kind of like that style better, where it's like the Gorka E. So that's what that reminds me of. This reminds me of a Gorka E, just in the Berezka pattern. But they call it a Gorka 3. It's the federal, whatever that means. However, when you're looking at Gorka suits, this is what I'm kind of wanting to talk about. When you're looking at Gorka suits and you're wanting to buy one, say if you're interested in one of these and you're really want one, if you want one that's quality and you want something official, go with the SSO, SPOSN, or the BARs. Gorka 4, BARs also makes Gorka 3s and Gorka 2, you know, Gorka other ones, you know, Gorka M's, and SSO makes these. SSO also has multiple camouflage patterns. They come in the EMR, they come in the Spectre. It's hard to find them in this Berezka anymore, because I think they've discontinued them in that pattern, which I think that will be a very effective pattern out here, especially in the fall. And as well as that, and any of these really will be fine. Also, the thing on that one right there, the EMR, the ABTOR, I don't think that camouflage is actual real Russian camouflage from, like, you know, BTK and in the actual military. I think it's kind of a knockoff camouflage. Looks very similar, looks very close to it. It looks good. I just think from the other stuff that I have that's in that pattern, it looks a lot different. So Maybe it's a variation on it, but like I said, that is an imitation Gorka. If you're looking for a real Gorka, you want something that's built with tent material. Ah, here comes this one. It feels good. Here comes, oh wow, nice cold breeze right there. Oh gosh. So if you want something, it's gonna be loud on the video for a minute. Oh, here we go. A lot lighter weight too. Just blew it away. So what I'm saying though, these Gorkas that are made out of the tent material that's very similar to the Plash Polaka is going to be good. They're going to do good and they're going to be good because they're going to be built tough. You want something built tough, built for the environment, built for mountain use, in the woods, anything like that. Anything that you can use that's going to be an extreme environment, you want something like these. These came from Russian Cold Camo. If you're here in the United States, that's where I recommend you get them from because they are official stuff. And on top of that, they ship it to you within a matter of days. Let me take you off this thing. I think it's starting to shake. Kind of had a little stand up here. So, yes. Those three right there came from Russian Cold Camo. That's the SSO SPOSN right there. I totally recommend the bars and these three. The quality on these two look pretty dang good. This is from Combat Market. That came from the Gray Shop. So that looks pretty good. That's the Mordor tack, Combat Market. This one's the AVTOR. And I'm sorry, guys, it's just not, it is not up to par whatsoever. And I mean, as a suit itself, to wear, just to wear it, it'll be fine. But if you want to take it out and do, into a survival situation or grid down situation, things like that, that one is not going to get you through. Those over there will. These two most likely will too. They feel good. The stitching looks good on these. The only thing I don't like about that one is the buttons. Easily fixed, and all that. But that's my video. I just wanted to do a word about Gorkas and let you know that if you're looking at, seriously looking at a Gorka suit, stay away from some, because I mean, this right here, the price of it was equal basically to some of these. So, and you can get these better ones like this in that pattern if you like that pattern. So, but in the SSO, the Gorka E, you can get that in the SS Leto, the SS Autumn like that one, the Spectre, the EMR Digital Flora. I think there's a few others you can get it out of. If you like that one, Combat Market's nice. I mean, that's a nice suit. I think it'll do all right. The Mordor tack, I think it'll be good. It just seems good. It seems like a good quality suit. So, no. AVTOR, no. Anyway, that's going to be my video on this. Sorry it's going to run a little long, but I just wanted to, people who are looking at these, there's a lot of imitations online. So, you got to kind of research, and since I've kind of gone through this Gorka craze here lately, and I still do have it, I've really kind of gotten a little obsession here, and that's just fine. But I just, you just want to be able to have a good quality suit, and that's kind of what I'm trying to help you with, is if you want something good and something quality and something that's going to last you and something that's going to perform in the field and be tough for you, to do all that. So anyway, that's my video on it. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope, I'm sorry it went a little long, but kind of just rambling, and I'm rambling now, but I just wanted to do a quality, to show you a quality, differences, and just kind of steer clear of some. out of all of them, I recommend the SSO and the bars over all of them. So anyway, but those two over there in the Berezka pattern, the gold leaf pattern, those are good. Those are good. You won't be disappointed in those. So if you know, because it's kind of hard to find in that pattern. That's why I got those, is because I like that pattern. I think it's going to do well in my area, and those will do good. So they're quality suits. That's why I got one of each, because if one of them was as bad as that one down here at the end, then, you know, I'd let you know. But it's not. It's actually not. They're actually really good. And those patterns I can't hardly find in the SSO version because they are discontinued, and the ones I see are not my size. So anyway, that is my video. Gorka Suits. Keep it heavy.